guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a carrot cake. So this cake is by Ambitious Kitchen. That's where I'm getting the recipe, and I will link it down below for you guys. I've made this carrot cake twice now, and this is the first time that I'm going to be doing it in this size. These are some 6-inch pans. This is one of the best paleo cakes that I've ever had. It is seriously so good, and I've even given it to people that aren't paleo and they love it. So it is a healthier alternative to like your traditional gluten cake. But I'm just going to show you everything that you need. I'm going to be making the cake, and I'm also going to be trying to make the frosting. So this is my first time attempting to make the frosting. If it doesn't go well, I have a backup plan, but I will be showing you how to make some frosting made from cashews, so hopefully that will go well. But I'm just going to show you everything that you need for this recipe. Of course, you can look at the recipe down below. So it's going to be made out of almond flour, coconut flour, I got some carrots, you're going to need some coconut oil, shredded coconut, tahini, coconut milk, maple syrup. You're going to need 4 eggs, some baking soda. For the spices, I'm gonna have ground nutmeg. Sorry if you can hear my dog, but I'm gonna have ground nutmeg, cinnamon, and some salt. For appliances, you are gonna need, well, I'm using a food processor, and then these are the tins that I am going to be using. I'm just gonna be using 3 of them. So I'll link these down below, and then I have these little liners that came with it, so I'll be using those. And then a mixing bowl for everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start grating some carrots. So it says that I'm gonna need 3 cups of shredded carrots, so I'm gonna do that now, and then we'll get started on everything else. So I'm gonna start off with 10 carrots. I don't know if this is 3 cups or not. It's a good starting point, so I'm just gonna kind of prep them. You could just cut off the ends and put them in like this. I am gonna peel the skin off, but I've done it without doing that, so you don't have to, but I am just gonna do it this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping them. Looking good. I definitely think that this is 3 cups, but we'll measure it out just to be sure. All right, let's measure it out. Okay, here's 1, 2, there's 3. Okay, so I definitely made too much, but that's okay. I can use the rest like in a salad or something. So you probably need like maybe 6 whole carrots, 5 or 6 to make 3 cups. Next, I'm doing 2 cups of almond flour. And now I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of coconut flour, and then a 1/2 cup of the shredded coconut, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then I'm just going to kind of eyeball the spices. She recommends 1 tablespoon ground cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. I don't think I'm gonna do an actual tablespoon of this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt. All right, I'm gonna mix it together, and then I'm gonna add in my wet ingredients. Okay, so here are my wet ingredients. I just went ahead and did that off camera, but basically it's 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of maple syrup, 1/3 cup of drippy tahini, 1/4 cup of coconut milk. They actually recommended using almond milk, but all I had was coconut milk, 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil, and then I added in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract as well. So I'll just add that in. Also, this is not my actual mixer. I don't know where my mixer is, but we're just using this. I'm gonna switch and use one of these little spatulas. I think it'll be easier to mix. I probably should have added the carrots in with the wet ingredients, but it's fine. All right, so I have my pans lined, and so now I'm just going to evenly distribute the batter into the pans. I put them in for about 35 minutes and they seem to be perfectly cooked. They're smelling so good. I wish you could smell it. They're smelling amazing. I'm just gonna stick this little toothpick in there. It's looking good. So I unfortunately don't have a cooling rack, so I'm just gonna be placing it on this wooden cutting board. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is how they're looking. This one broke a little bit on the side, but I think it should be fine. And they're looking really good. I'm just gonna let them cool completely, and while they're cooling I will make the icing. I'm gonna make the cashew frosting. So what I did last night, I got about 2 cups of cashews and soaked them overnight in the fridge. I don't know if you have to put them in the fridge, but I did. I don't know why, but I put them in the fridge. So those have been soaking for well over 24 hours. So I'm gonna drain those, pop them in the food processor, and then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of coconut cream, and then 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, and then it also says 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And I got this recipe off of No Bread. That she used these on some cookies, so I'm just gonna see if they work on the cake. If they don't work, I have a backup plan. I'm gonna use this. I've used this before. It's Simple Mills Frosting, the vanilla flavor. It's really good too. These are the ingredients. I think it does have powdered sugar. Yeah, powdered sugar. So, I mean, it's not like the healthiest, but I do use it as a backup if this does not work. Let me go ahead and drain the cashews and then we'll get started. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the 1/4 cup of coconut oil in there because I wanna use this as a measuring cup. So that's about a cup, and then I'm gonna do a half, and then there's about 1/2 cup. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of coconut cream, and for the maple syrup, about 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, to be honest. So now I'm just gonna blend it up and see how it turns out. All right, that's how it's looking. I don't know, man. Or maybe I just need to blend it more. I'll blend it for like another minute. Okay, so I actually don't think that 1.5 cups is enough. So I soaked 2 cups, so I'm just gonna add those in now and just add maybe a little bit more coconut milk or coconut cream. See how this goes. Honestly, I'm just eyeballing it at this point. Okay, that's what it's looking like. It's looking pretty good. I kind of want to put some turmeric in it. I kind of want it to have like an orangey yellow color because right now it's not super white. It's kind of like a grayish white. I'm gonna try it. I might ruin it, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see how that works. All right, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do like a little taste test. Wow. Wow, you can't taste the turmeric. So the recipe suggests to put it in the fridge for about an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll check back in an hour and then we'll decorate the cake. We're switching up locations because, oh, did you hear that? So this is what the carrot cake is looking like. And then icing, it's been in the fridge for about an hour. This is what it looks like. It's pretty, it feels like icing, so very excited about this because the texture is just like icing. I'm gonna go over to a friend's house tonight to celebrate my birthday. I wanted to make my own cake. Would love to share it with all my close friends. So yeah, it is Gemini season, baby. I'm gonna start, oh God. Look at that texture. Like, that's amazing. That's literally from cashews. This layer. Okay, this is the last layer. Wow! Does that look even? Okay, this is what it's looking like. I think it's cute. What do you guys think? I feel like I need to smooth out the sides, so I'm gonna do that. Millie, do you approve? Okay, this is what it's looking like. I feel like it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the freezer and let it chill for a bit. You wanna help me put the flowers on the cake? So I'm just gonna pick these flowers. These are like edible. And then I'll just put them on cake.
Do you want them like randomly all over or like around the edge? What do you want?
Ooh. Well, let's start with the top and then see how many we have left.
I'm scared.
But I feel like randomly all over it might look good. What's up guys, it's the next day. I realized that I did not do an outro, but I hope you enjoyed the little birthday vlog. The cake was really good, highly recommend making it. You'll impress all your friends and family if you share with them. I will link the recipes that I used down below. And the icing was really good. I highly recommend putting the cake in like the freezer or the fridge before you like serve it, because it does get kind of like melty if it sits out, I feel like. Just keep that in mind, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!